Wynonna, Judd, what up?
What about it?
What do you? Hey, let's talk like this the whole time.
I like talking like that.
like truckers.
All right, baby. All right, baby. Come on now.
I know. What's
Paul,
your?
we got a four-wheeler in the way. You're out here trying to get him to move. I'm gonna get up on his bumper.
Do you ever get on the CB in the bus and like talk to truckers?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. What do you, do they? Do
Do you have
say,
a handle?
Do you have a handle? You say it's you, or do you have like a? I don't know.
I do have a handle. Thank you for asking. It's Hurricane Wynonna. Duh.
Yeah, it is. So, talk to us about this this tour. This is pretty obviously very special. The celebration of the life and legacy of Naomi Judd, and this is I don't know how many tours you got. What is it, 15 or 20 or so? It looks like this is and with some of our favorite people, Little Big Town. Love them.
So here's the deal. You lose your parents, and all of a sudden you realize you're in one of the categories of all three groups of people. One group is walking into the wilderness. The second group is in the wilderness. Some are stuck. Some are coming out of the wilderness. That's the third group. And all of a sudden I'm going through all three at the same time, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell to do. I'm lost. And I reach out for counsel, and everybody comes back to me and says, well, you've been singing since you were 18 years old professionally. You know what to do. Do you want to stay home and stay stuck in your sadness, or do you want to do something about it? And I said, well, I'm a proactive thinker, and I had to do this tour. It's healing me through a very, very deep, deep, deep time.
Good. Who, if you can say, really is your rock for being able to just pick up the phone at any hour and call?
Well, the closest person to me is my husband. I've loved him since I was 26 years old. We've been married 10 years, and we are in the studio together. We run a farm together. We plant a garden. We have 40 animals. We ride horses. And we live on this farm, and we have a studio. And every time I need something, I call him in the studio because he's always creating something, and he's producing other artists, and it's just this crazy time. I also pick up the phone and call a lot of people. I have several grief counselors that I call, and I say, I'm really struggling. I don't know what to do, and tell me. And they say, get out and walk, scream, cry, cuss, whatever you got to do to get through this moment. And but I have some very close people to me, yes, that I do reach out to. I don't think anyone is supposed to do this alone. So if you're doing it by yourself, it's really not the way you're supposed to do it, because it's my understanding that sometimes you need somebody to tell you what to do. Because when you're lost like this and you're in the sea of hopelessness, you really do need somebody to say, get up, get up, get up, get up. Come on, let's do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. And I want to, can I please shift to something a little lighter?
Sure.
In Mexico, you're on stage. Why were people throwing bras at you?
Uh-oh.
You tell me. Tell me, honey, because it's the ultimate compliment. My understanding is from Brandy Carlisle. It was called Girls Just Wanna, and it is absolutely one of the craziest experiences of my life. 4 days in Mexico. I'm jumping into hot tubs, and she's doing shots of tequila, and I'm like wearing a black wig, and I'm thinking, this is 80s night. What am I supposed to do? And all of a sudden, I'm on stage, and these women start throwing their bras on stage, and I'm thinking,
okay,
well, I'm just going to have to take these with me, I guess. I don't know. So I had to leave them because I was thinking customs would look at me like I was crazy or something. It was one of the weirdest, most delightful experiences of my life.
Like, I was just like, wait, what is happening here?
I would pay to watch that. I mean, really would. If that was on some sort of a channel, I would. $5 to $9 a month.
It was on YouTube.
I want that link.
Saw it.
Send it to me. All right, Wynonna is with us. We'll come back, talk more with Why on the way. Stand by. The Judds, the one and only Wynonna tour. The Judds' final tour with special guest Martina McBride, also Ashley McBride, not related by the way. Kelsey's doing this. Little Big Town, Brandy,
Tanya Tucker. I mean, just some great ladies getting out there to join you on the tour. When
the first time we had Tanya in the studio with us, it was when she was doing that. She was filming some. Was it TLC?
She did the reality show for a little while.
I was following her around, so they had camera crews come in and set up before we do the interview, and we're excited. We don't ever get that. And she comes in and she gives me a hug, and goes over to the microphone, and I look down, and my entire chest is sparkling from all of her glitter. Do you guys remember that? And I was like, oh, this will never come out. I watched that thing 3 times, and I never got the glitter out.
You miss it, don't you? You miss the glitter.
And that is why the T-shirt says Tanya Mother Tucker.
She is so fun. I can't imagine the people that you get to hang out with that are, we see it as iconic or, bigger than life. And you are like holding their hair, you're good.
You're
You've
in
got
there with
intimate
in the trenches.
Yes.
Dude, I have hung out with and worked with and done a show with David Allen Coe. Don't talk to me about a weird life. I am telling you, I have lived it.
Did he have to turn the air conditioner off?
It's crazy. It's so crazy. Sometimes I think this is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's so surreal. My life, sometimes I look around like, how in the world am I getting away with this?
Yeah. David Allen Coe is whack, by the way. Like, he is
way out there.
He is.
You think?
I mean, wow. Especially some of the older stuff. Wow, holy cow! What?
Wow.
I know.
Wow, what are we doing here, people?
I know.
You know what? I've opened for the greats. I've gotten to open for the greats, and I'm still here, and it's crazy.
You are one of the greats as well. The final tour with Wynonna and all kinds of great guests. Get all the information on the website for tour information. Just go to thejudds.com, thejudds.com. Wynonna, we love you, and tell Cactus we said hey, and we'll see you back in the studio soon.
All right on. Thank you all for
Love
letting
you.
me share my story today.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, we have videos, lots of them, more than just the one you watched. We got more and more and more and more.
Yeah, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or we'll tell your mom.